do with this one because
And the marriage is not just because she loves.
Oh my God, are you fucking 16? Mentally, yes, she is. Mentally, yeah. Most of the brains don't develop too far past 20 at max. I'm talking like, and this is doctor level woman.
Okay. Um, yeah, touch on this first. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Looking to meet a $15 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Those methods are preferred because YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it. For our super chat and super stickers, but I'll take those as well because 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Um, what else was I about to say? I guess that's it. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense. After I pull the stream up on my phone, 1 second. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you want me to stay on 2 hours, let's get the donations up. Huh. Yeah, let's get the likes up. The likes are not looking good.
this world is
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
two things I love in this world is one, making movies with my friends, and two, not lying about the movies we make. I just got sent the preview for my with Arabella.
Okay, I'm assuming adult movies. I got a feeling she's not shooting documentaries or short films, a comedy. Yeah, triple X movies with her friends. Of course, it's 2025. But this is really what I wanted to touch on with her. Let me get a better pause moment.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I mean, okay, you could say nice tits, fine. Tight body, white, long, straight hair. But her face is a 5. Let's just call it what it is. But in America, a 5 with decent tits and a tight body and still young is getting essentially 9 and 10 attention, as if she was a 9 or a 10. And that's what's so messed up about the dating game these days. Like, and then maybe we should reevaluate. And this is what I want to ask you guys about. Like, even though her face is a 5, the fact that she got a tight body and nice boobs probably takes her overall ranking up if we're just like considering everything. So that's what I want to ask y'all. I would say her face is a 5, but maybe y'all wouldn't agree. Okay, first, give me 2 ratings. Rate her face 1 to 10, and then rate her overall attractiveness, including, body, youth, and boobs. So, based on how the world sees it. I mean, like I said, I would give her a 5 in the face, but if you consider youth, body, okay, I'll just say that. If you consider youth and body, she's probably getting the same results, or like I said, an 8 or a 9. I don't know. Let's continue.
It's guys. Sorry if you hate it when I promo, but I feel like I actually have to with this one because, like, this was like 15 seconds, just like so what's in the video, the angles, and I've wow. I know a lot of people here are just for my travels, but I have to promote because it's what funds my travels, and this one's worth it. This one's very good. Also,
What's sad is let's Google it. What percentage of OnlyFans girls become millionaires? Uh, let's see. What percentage of OnlyFans girls are millionaires? Let's see. Think all OnlyFans creators are millionaires? Think again. More than 60,000 people joined the subscription-based platform OnlyFans in 2024. Many hoping that they will become the next instant millionaire like Sophie Rain. The 20-year-old shared on X, formerly Twitter, that she made over 43 million in 1 year on OnlyFans. That's fucking crazy, man. Anyway, but Rain is in the top 0.1%. That's what we always hear about. But let's see, of creators that make that kind of money. Most creators make much less. Based on reports filed by OnlyFans parent company Phoenix International, the top 1% of creators make an average of $43,000 a year. So, okay, cool. That puts everything in perspective. So, I mean, they're just making HR representative money, essentially, to completely ruin themselves mentally and emotionally and completely sabotage their dating life and sabotage any chance of having a normal, decent life for the rest of their lives for $43,000 a year. 99% of OnlyFans creators are making essentially below the average wage in America to completely destroy their lives. 99% of them. So I mean, yeah, 43,000. That's enough to fund her travels. I mean, she probably make more than that. I don't know. Like that's a nice car. That looks like a nice car that she's in. So let's just say she make 150K. Is it really worth it? And how long is it gonna last? Are you investing? I mean, your life is ruined regardless. Even if you make 43 million, your life is kind of you're fucked in the head for the rest of your life. And can you imagine giving these dingbats 43 million? They're not mentally fit to have 43 million. You know what I mean? They're gonna fucking either blow it or it's gonna get. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I guess I'm curious what percentage of OnlyFans model millionaires will still be millionaires at 60. I guess that's my question. What up, Rico? What up, Ivan? But let's go back to Married at First Sight. So yeah, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat.
Come on in, everyone. Come on in because we are back, y'all. We are back for another season. Season 19, episode 1 of Married at First Sight, y'all. Now, Married at First Sight done something different. One is we know they over on a whole new network, a Peacock. So I had to go there and subscribe for what is it, $7.99 a month. I had to subscribe, but I think I had subscribed earlier because I forget what other show comes on Peacock. I don't know if it's the Braxtons or what, but who knows? It's worth my little $7. But anyway, they're over on Peacock, so that's new. But you know what ain't new? The same old experts, Dr. Pia, Pastor Cal, and Dr. Pepper. We spinning the block, y'all. We are spinning the block with these three. And you know how spinning the block works out. How many times has it worked out for y'all? You know, you spin the block with a man or a woman, and they try to convince you everything is changed. It's going to be better. They're not the same person they were before. They're not doing this.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend spinning the block as a man. If she left you, that's a forever deal breaker. If you ever walk away from me, then look, you made your decision. You gotta stand your ground on that, fellas. If a chick ever walk away from you. Now, if you walked away from her, I still would say you did it for a reason. Trust your instincts. I really wouldn't recommend going back to a woman no matter what. Unless I guess, like, I'll put it like this. Unless you fucked it up. Like, she was a good woman, but you fucked up. You cheated. You was a piece of shit in a relationship. Then you can make an argument, let me go back. But if she was the piece of shit in the relationship and you left, just stick with your first instinct. Or if she left you, tell her stay over there.
Same old shenanigan matchmaking they was doing before. They done moved to a new neighborhood, a new house. They done come up and they say, why don't you spin the block one more time with me and let me show you how things are better. Well. At first I was feeling good when they showed us the first couple, Jalen and Josh, we're gonna talk to. But once they got to Brittany and Will, I said, this ain't no better. This ain't no better. This is a no for me, y'all. This is a no for me, and I'm really not for sure why it was even a yes for these experts. It's gonna be some shenanigans going on here. First of all, I'm gonna say this about Brittany. God bless her. God bless her. When you have not been in a relationship for 10 years and none of your relationships have lasted past 3 months, you don't need to be getting married.
Facts. So wait, she been single for 10 years? Wait, how old is she? 28? Something ain't adding up. So situationships for the past, either way, man. We'll just say 3-month situationships. So I think she only like 28 or something, 32. So 10 years of getting pumped and dumped. I don't want to say that's the norm these days, but you know what? I will say that that's the norm these days. If they got any attractiveness on them, you're just gonna get pumped and dumped for a decade. Oh my gosh. Do her lips look fake? The black lady at the top left, the one we're talking about right now. Do those look like fake lips? What are we rating her? Top left. I would give her. She's not bad looking. I guess I would give her a 6, slightly above average. But I mean, yeah, what does it tell you if a woman says none of my relationships lasted past 3 months? My first thought would be those weren't relationships, baby. Them niggas was just saying what you needed to hear for them to hit for 3 months, and then they kept it moving. See, when you sign up for a woman like this, you're gonna have to try to train her, right? But then in the process of trying to train her to be fit to even be in a relationship, you got to deal with all the baggage and damage from all the guys who've been blowing loads on her for a decade. And it's just not worth the hassle. See how old she is. Brittany from Married at First Sight, season 19. How old is Brittany? I don't know how to spell it. Brittany from Maths 19. 29, of course. Around the wall. When else would they come on a show like this? It's no shock that there aren't many, if any, ever 24, 25, 26 year olds that come on Married at First Sight.
What you need to do is you need to figure out why no one or don't want to stick with you for 3 months or why you can't stick for longer than 3 months. Either way, you got some work to do, and you don't need to be doing that work inside of a marriage. You need to figure that out first. First of all, there should be a rule. Unless you've been in a relationship for at least 6 months, a year, you don't have enough experience. And Brittany, I could tell she's inexperienced. First thing Brittany got on here talking about when she met her husband was, what do you do for a living? What girl, what? What girl, what? That's your first question. What do you do for a living? You just got married to a whole man, and that's what you asked first.
It'll be every woman's first question. That's always a thing with women. Like, what do you do? Can you provide? That's the main thing they worry about. Many women they don't see men as human. Men are tools to be used, tools to provide security. So yeah, what do you do for a living? That's the thing she's most interested in. She don't give a damn what your favorite color is, what your hobbies are, what you like to do for fun, what kind of upbringing you had. Nigga, do you got that bag? Especially black women. It's all about if you got that bag or not.
Where's your head at, Brittany? Where's your head at? But she says she wants someone who's financially responsible because she is. She's got a house. She's financially responsible. Blah, 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 blah. This. I'm so tired of people believing that they're ready for marriage just because they got a job, a career, and own some property or car. That ain't the qualifications.
Oh yeah, don't try to tell black women that. I mean, and you know what I say? See, Women are getting it so effed up. See, those are the markers that a man is ready for a family. And it doesn't mean he's actually ready for a family just because he has those things, but you know what I mean. Those are big markers for a man, as far as, okay, I'm ready to have a family now. I'm ready to provide and take care of a family. It don't work like that for a woman. By the time you got a career and own your own home, you already cooked by that point. Because you done already been having, interactions with men since you was 15. Or, probably grown men since you were 15. Men 21 and up since you were 15. So by the time you've been in the game, in the streets for a decade, you're officially no longer, your time is up essentially when you get to those markers. When a woman get to the markers of own place, own car, own career, her time's up. And when a man get to that point, his time is just beginning in the date market.
And own some property or car. That ain't the qualifications. She says she want him to be mature, ambitious, and he got to have a job too. And he said he wants someone that's fun, intelligent, that's going to challenge him. First of all, he's running around Will talking about, I guess they both are. They call him a sapiosexual. What does that mean? You like someone to intellectually stimulate you. Well, right now, based on what I'm seeing between these two, they're going to stimulate each other. They're going to irritate each other. I can already see it because
That whole sapiosexual thing is cap. I think it's just something cute that women like to say. I don't think any dick or get hard or pussy get wet because somebody's just so intelligent. Yeah, I just don't believe in the term.
Will, he's kind of like he got some quirks to him. And let me tell you, that daddy of Britney's did not like him. That daddy was trying his best to find something in common with Will. He said, first of all, he said, what did he say? He said, what's your sport? What's your sport? Will didn't really have no sport. His daddy said, okay, I can't bond with you over sports. He said, how about dominoes? You like some dominoes? Will said, no dominoes. We can do some chess though. Oh no.
Let me touch on this real quick. Y'all know I'm not a social guy, but I get when people are trying to like connect with you, get to know you. They're trying to find common ground, something you guys have in common, something you guys can bond over, connect over, and that's a good sentiment. I mean, that makes sense, and that's nice of somebody to do that. But it can get irritating, I guess, when somebody's like fishing and they're sounding like disappointed that it's not clicking, like they're not finding something that they can relate to. It's like, cool, bro, like we can still be cordial to each other without really having anything in common. I mean, we both human. Or let me let me put it like this. I think it's a good trait to develop to be able to connect with people that you don't have anything in common with. And the way you can do that is by taking interest in what they're interested in. Well, I can learn maybe, hey, okay, I like rap, you like country. All right, bro, put me on to some country songs. I mean, I ain't really in the country, but hey, you like country, so maybe you can put me on to the best songs and I can see if I rock with it or not. And even if I go listen to it, see, this is how you connect with people. And I don't know how I'm becoming an expert because I'm antisocial, but I'm just using my logic, what makes sense to me. You know, so even if I'm trying to connect with somebody at work, I'm trying to make a friend or whatever. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. We don't got really nothing in common. I like rap, you like country, and we don't got nothing else in common. Okay, cool. Put me on to some country songs. And he give me a list of a couple songs. And even if I go listen to the songs and I hate them, Okay, I'll come back the next day and say, oh, I wasn't a huge fan of the songs, but I like the guitar on this one. Okay, I liked his vocal range on that one. You see what I'm saying? You see how you putting in effort to connect with this person somehow? So, but I guess my overall point with this rant is you don't have to have anything really in common with somebody to still connect with them and be open to them and friendly, and y'all can still find something to talk about. Shit, learn about something new together. That's another method. That's another route you can go. Okay, I like rap a lot. You like country a lot. Let's both. Hey, I'm about to look up some EDM songs, and then I might go look up, and then come the next day and be like, hey man, I know you like country, but I heard this EDM song the other day, man. Check it out. You see how you can still find ways to connect with people? I guess my point is when somebody's sitting there or standing there asking you questions, trying, and you can tell they're fishing for something to connect with you about, but they're not finding nothing, and they're seeming like irritated, or they're gonna try to judge you or make you seem weird that you ain't into what they into. That's when the shit go left. That's when an attempt to make a friend turns into, you know, something that made an enemy. But let's continue.
He said, how about dominoes? You like some dominoes? Will said, no, no dominoes. We can do some chess though. Oh no, this ain't going well. But the kicker was when the father said, you do believe in Jesus Christ, right? And
Uh, that's a little presumptive. Is that a word? Let's figure it out. You see, that's a perfect example of what I was just talking about. The nature of presumption, presumed in the absence of further information. Yeah, it's a little presumptive. You do believe in God, don't you? See, that's that like almost like passive aggressive. Like you better believe in God. Like, come on, no, that's not a good way to communicate with people, and that's really just a weird question to ask. Um, I don't know, somebody you literally just meeting for the first time. I get it. It's a weird situation. They're getting married at first sight. The woman's father is trying to get to know this dude in a short period of time. Ask him some core questions. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, I seen the episode, so y'all would have to hear the tone and all that. But he was asking it in like a accusatory way. You believe in God, right? Because that's setting it up. Like if I say no, like is we beefing? But yeah, so the dude who was getting married to his daughter, he said no, not really. He said he's not religious. He don't really believe in God. He's agnostic. So yeah, that definitely didn't go over well. But I would say the groom didn't even try to come off as likable to the parents. Not that you got to try to be fake, but he wasn't putting any effort into the interaction going well. He was giving one word answers. He wasn't trying at all for it to go smooth. I will say that.
Will sat up there and said, no, I'm agnostic. And that mama said, Ack who? Ack who? Who's your pastor? Who's your pastor? Ack who? What's his name again? Will said, no, I'm agnostic. And that father and that mother looked at Will like he was an alien from outer space. And then Will took it a step further and started talking about Catholicism and the schisms and how 3 million people were killed in 10,048. Also, a man could marry another man.
Yeah, he wasn't reading the room. He went on some rant about the Crusades or whatever. Like they don't give a fuck about that, bro. You trying to tell some Southern Baptist black folk, or I don't know if they Southern Baptist, but you know what I mean. You trying to tell some church going black folk about the Crusades and why you ain't in the religion. They don't want to hear that shit, bro. They don't want to hear that. And I went through my phase of, how can I put it? I went through my phase of, I guess you can say, atheism, or when I was because the more I was starting to research into religion, it seemed like kind of bullshit. So when I got into my kind of atheist phase, I was trying to like convince my black family that God isn't real, and it just didn't. They wasn't trying to hear that shit. And I was on that kick for a year or two, probably years. They was not trying to hear that shit. And in retrospect, it was dumb for me to even try to engage them. But what was I about to say? But then when I start researching, so I don't know if I would call myself an atheist. I probably would have called myself agnostic. Um, but then once I start researching aliens and stuff, that kind of brought me back into believing. Because the more you dig down that rabbit hole, you're like, oh wait, maybe God is real. Spirituality is real. Angels are real. Different dimensions are real. Like, so right now I do actually believe in God based on my research into UFOs and aliens.
What you doing, Will? I know he ain't been in a relationship past 3 months either. Brittany said that she has not been in a relationship past 3 months. I don't believe Will has been in one past 30 days. Because the way that Will handled these parents, he has no experience meeting parents. You could tell. None.
That's a fact. What up, Persian? Glad you stopped by. A little quick morning stream. I don't think people really feeling it. People coming in and coming back out on YouTube, but it's cool. So yeah, if we get the donations up, if I meet the $15 live stream goal, we can go over something else other than this, because we'll be on for a whole nother hour. Or somebody could pay the $10 skip fee, and I could just skip this shit all together. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box.
Way that Will handled these parents, he has no experience meeting parents. You could tell. None. Not a one. He did not even try to get on the same page with that daddy. That daddy was trying everything. He said, how about some dominoes? How about some spades? Do you go to church? Does your mom and daddy go to church? Do you know someone that goes to church? Do you know how to spell the word Baptist? Have you ever given $20 in a church before?
It's funny. But like, I'll give the dad credit. He wasn't a complete hard ass. Like, he was at least, that's the other side to it. Somebody's at least trying to connect with you. You know what I mean? He could have just been a straight fucking asshole. Like, I don't trust you. You know, what's the deal with you? Why you doing this? He wasn't a prick like that.
Do you know an old Negro spiritual hymn? Do you know anything? Do you even own a Bible? That daddy was trying to give Will all kind of chances, and Will was like, nope, no way, no how. And this is not gonna work. I was trying to figure out, was Will even sexually attracted to Brittany? Because when Brittany was asking him, so what you looking forward to doing when we get back to the room, and Will said, really going to sleep.
Yeah, a lot of people be tired. Let me look up what percentage. I looked this up recently, but I forgot what it said. What percentage of married couples have sex on a wedding night? What percentage of married sex on the wedding? 48% of the survey had sex on their wedding nights. Okay, so half. Okay, it's 50-50. 50-50 split. So y'all have to let me know if you shocked at that number. You thought it would be higher or lower. I'm not shocked. Because I would imagine that shit is fucking, that shit is exhausting. That whole day is fucking exhausting. Like, let's just go to sleep. We got our whole lives to fuck. Going to sleep.
I was like, ooh, well. Now I know folks is tired on their wedding days and such, but something about the way Will said it, y'all, made me feel like it was more than that he was just tired. Now he's been very complimentary though. He said Brittany is gorgeous. He loves her smile. He loves her dimples. So that's why I'm saying maybe I'm going to just chalk it up more to him being quirky or weird, and that I was reading it wrong and that he's not all that attracted to her. I'm going to stay positive.
I mean, I think she attractive, but I mean, hey,
I'm going to really stay.
people got different things that they're into. Um, Will is a quirky. How can I put this? I don't want to say it like that because I hate when people say this to me. But I might have to just say it for communication purposes so y'all get what I'm talking about. He's kind of like a nerdy white dude on the inside. And honestly, I probably am. I kind of am myself, probably a little bit compared to what people perceive as the like typical black dude. So I have experience with how people interpret that. So yeah, like quote unquote regular black people, they don't take too well to the black people who can be described as like nerdy white dudes on the inside. Yeah, not very accepting. Um, but I would say my perception is he don't really like her like that. But I don't really know what he might not date black girls, but just didn't want to say it when when he was getting interviewed to see if he was going to get picked for the show. He probably didn't want to say that because he figured they might not pick me if I say I only want to date white girls. I think she's a bad looking woman. She seemed like she got a lot of makeup on, but granted it was her wedding day. But can I get a rating below? What are we rating her? Can I get a rating below?
Stay positive. But that father tried to tell Will, listen, Brittany's a strong woman, and you're going to have to be a hell of a strong man to handle a woman like her. And a lot.
Now let's touch on that. The father said, "My daughter is a hell of a strong woman, and you're gonna have to be a hell of a strong man to handle her." This whole thing about a man wanting to get in a relationship with a woman to handle her. No, you're not a wild animal. Well, you probably are, but no, men don't get into relationships with women to handle them. And let's be real, what it would take to handle a black woman and put her in her place, most dads wouldn't appreciate it. Hey, don't talk to my daughter like that. She need to get talked to like that, pop, because she disrespectful as fuck and a wild animal. And you got to check black women hard. Like that's the thing. I mean, you got to. I think Malcolm X has a saying about how you have to be more hard on women than you are loving to them, and I agree with that. You got to keep a figurative foot on their neck to keep them in line. Um, Not a literal one, but so that's her dad admitting like my daughter's basically a bitch. That's what that means. My daughter's a hell of a strong woman, and you got to be a hell of a strong man to handle her. AKA, my daughter's a masculine bitch. That's essentially what he's saying. Um, and I just don't believe it's worth it to just even deal with 95% of black women from America. It's just not. It's just not worth it. She has to be a hell of an outlier for it to be worth it. All that attitude and neck snapping and finger pointing. I ain't trying to spend the rest of my days trying to keep that in line. No, thank you. It's just too much. Because women in general they can have sass and attitude, and they talk shit sometimes. But just that on top of all the facial expressions and finger snapping and neck jerking, that's just too fucking much.
A lot of men can't handle her. Obviously, daddy, a lot of men can't handle her. Have to be a hell of a strong man to handle a woman like her, and a lot of men can't handle her. Obviously, daddy, a lot of men can't handle her. because she's only been in a relationship for 3 months. This ain't no badge of honor, daddy. Don't be saying that about your daughter. Don't be scaring me in a way, telling men that your daughter is so strong that it's going to take a certain type of man to handle her. Instead, what you need to be going and talking to your daughter is you need to tone it down. So
No, it's too late for that. Likely the dad was emasculated. The dad didn't have like say so like that. Look, it's too late. What is she, 30? It's too late for that now. Way too late for that. Could the daddy even handle her? Could the daddy humble her and check her? I doubt it.
that you appeal to more than a few men. Why? You need to tone it down so that you appeal to more than a few men. Why? So you can have a choice, ladies. Ladies, don't you want a choice in your man? Or do you want to be so strong in such a small box that only a few men fit with you?
And that's the story of most of the women. I don't want to say most. That's the story of a lot of the women I go over. They like, oh no, I need a very specific type of man. Why limit? Like, look, something's wrong with you if only 0.3% of men fit what you looking for or could handle you or would be interested in you. You're doing something very wrong. If only 3 to 10% of men would be interested in the type of woman you are.
That only a few men fit with you. Don't you want plenty of options? I mean, the way that father said, no, Will, she gonna get to stay just as she is, and you gonna have to be the one to step up and handle her. I can't stand it, y'all. I can't stand it. But he says that Brittany has caught his eye. And Brittany obviously believes that he's also handsome. And Brittany said that, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a tech consultant. And then she went on to talk about how she was some HR hotshot. And he said, oh, that sounds important. And she goes, oh,
You know how many times I hear this shit? You know
Usually something in the medical field or something in the HR field or something marketing or something. I'm not shocked. She's a HR hotshot. Oh my gosh. And she think that's such an important position. I'm not trying to shit on her, but ma'am, you're not curing cancer. These fucking titles really go to black women's head. They go to all women's head, but especially black women. You get them a little decent job with a title and 70K, they think they Oprah.
how she was some HR hotshot. And he said, oh, that sounds important. And she goes, oh, it is. Girl, Brittany.
I hope this town will keep going.
No, we're gonna.
This is not true. This is not, doesn't even make sense.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. She says she work out 6 to 7 days a week. I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm really not going to say nothing about it. But I know what she needs to do more than work. She needs to learn how to flirt. Brittany don't know how to flirt. She does not know how to flirt with a man. And Will, like I said, what do we want to call it? Weird, quirky. I don't want to call him weird, quirky. But I tell you this, he gonna rub a lot of people wrong because a couple of times I could already tell Will would get on my damn nerves. I'm gonna tell you right now, Will would get on my damn nerves. And I'm not for sure that, I know Brittany's parents have been married their whole life, but Brittany says that she has never even seen her parents hug or kiss. That's never. Not even on the holidays, birthdays, Christmas, nothing. I mean, what's going on over there? I mean, they talk about they love Lord and they love Jesus. They going to church. They giving their tithes and their offerings.
Mm. Never seen your parents hug and kiss. Well, at least she had her parents. She's a black person in America who had their parents together their whole lives. So she's privileged in that way, even if they never did hug and kiss. Because what, 70% of black kids come up in a single mother household? Let's look it up. We're a fact-based channel here. What? More than one-third of all black children in the United States under the age of 18 live with unmarried mothers. Whoa, compared to 6 point. Hold up. Oh, this was 2016. I wish we had. Let's see. Okay. A majority of the 73, let's just call 74 million American children under the age of 18 live in families with two parents. So that's 69%, a decrease from 88% in 1960. Okay, of those 50 million children living in families with two parents, 47 million live with two married parents and 3 million live with two unmarried parents. Okay. Uh-oh, yeah, if we break it down by race, it's going to get tricky. And this was from, I'm guessing, what did it say the year? This was like in 2016. I would imagine it's probably worse now. This is 10 years ago. I'm gonna try to find some recent statistics. If anybody can find some recent statistics on this, what percentage of some recent statistics on what percentage of black kids grow up in single mother households. But let's see. It says broken down by race, however, the statistics show stark differences. The percentage of white children under 18 who live with both parents almost doubles that of black children, according to the data. White, 74.3% of all white children below the age of 18 live with both parents. Only 38.7% of African American minors can say the same. Damn. So basically, he like essentially half. 38%. Well, that's probably more than what some people thought. Actually, that's higher than I thought it would be. But this was 10 years ago. So yeah, somebody please help me find some other statistics on this, some recent statistics on this. Somebody in the chat, somebody with a wrench. Spirit, maybe. Instead, more than one-third of all black children in the United States under the age of 18 live with unmarried mothers, compared to only 6.5% of white children. Mm, more than one-third. So what's the percentage? Probably like 40%. The figures reflect a general trend during 1960 to 2016 period. The percentage of children live with only their mother nearly tripled from 8 to 23%, and the percentage of children live with only their father increased from 1 to 4%. Yeah, wow, whoop-de-doo. Hold on, I'm about to see if I can find it on my phone. Hold on. Found it. It says approximately 64 to 67% of black children grow up in single parent households, the majority of which are headed by single mothers. This is significantly higher than for other racial groups, with figures for white children around 24% and Hispanic children around 40% in 2023. 60, we just gonna call it 66%. It say 64 to 67. We call it 66%. So 2/3 of black children grow up in single parent households. I wonder if that got anything to do with black behavior in America. But so many fucking retarded white people want to just say, well, that's just blacks for you. Fucking white retards. I always want to talk about the white retards, man. Never could lose sight of the white retards. Because they think, a lot of white people think they're so special because they're white and they think they're so smart. They're so much smarter than all the people of color. And they're so fucking great. I beg to differ for a lot of these white motherfuckers. And I like a lot of white people. There's a lot of them that's just dumb as fuck and retarded. And actually, speaking of that, nothing pisses me off more than white arrogance. But speaking of that, what's this dude named Gavin? What's that dude named Gavin? I'm thinking of a white conservative speaking head, Gavin something. I'm sure somebody can help me out in the chat. Can somebody help me out in the chat with this Gavin character? Is it Gavin McInnes? Gavin McInnes. Oh yeah, that's it, Gavin McInnes. Let's look his channel up because I saw something said on one of his channels that, I mean, it didn't piss me off, but I'm just like, man, I thought he was kind of funny. I was gonna subscribe. Well, I did subscribe. I'm like, oh, he seems kind of funny, conservative views. I might rock with dude. But then he said something that really just turned me off. I mean, I didn't get butthurt about it, but I'm just like, really, bro? Yeah, it could have been a joke, but it probably wasn't. Let's see, Gavin. I don't know if he's racist or not, but like, like, how can I explain this? I guess racism is inherently stupid. I was gonna say like, if you don't like black people, fine, but just don't be stupid about it. But I guess like literally like disliking a whole race of people in itself is stupid. Let's see here. Here we go. Here we go.
Your life sounds fun.
She said, "Nigga." Okay.
Your life sounds fun. We're gonna get you a man.
It's over, Gavin. You don't understand.
No,
Everybody's
it's
like,
not.
Lily, you're gonna find somebody.
I
I'm
don't.
not.
Hold on. Talk about pit bulls. Why do people love pit bulls so much? People got a special place in their heart. Well, certain people have a special place in their heart for pit bulls. I don't think pit bulls were meant to be fucking. Matter of fact, let's just look it up. If pit bulls are the most dangerous breed of dog, then I don't think people should be allowed to have them. Yeah. Don't at me. But let's look it up. How dangerous are pit bulls? People get on my nerves with their fucking dogs, man. They do. The whole dog loving. Pit bulls can be considered dangerous due to their powerful bite and history, but they are not inherently aggressive. Behavior largely, yeah, okay, depends on training and socialization. I mean, maybe I'm ignorant. You know, I'm open to being ignorant. I'm open to being corrected about my ignorance, shall I say. I'm tired of all these fucking articles, man. Where's AI when you need it? Let me look it up on my phone so AI could just tell me. I don't know how I went off on that tangent. Okay, I can't find a definitive answer, so fuck it. I'm gonna move on.
Plenty of guys who don't. Your life sounds fun. I'm gonna get you a man.
It's over, Gavin.
Hate bitchy women like this. I mean, what percentage of women are bitchy? I'm about to ask my AI that. That's what I'm about to ask my AI. What percentage of women are bitchy? It said midgy. Hold on. Bitchy. See if AI get mad at me. It says bitchy is not a scientific measure. It is impossible to provide a percentage of women who are bitchy because the term is not scientific or a psychological category. Its meaning is subjective and latent with gender bias, often used to dismiss, criticize women's behavior. As it should be dismissed and criticized. Um, let's see. What percentage of women are rude? Yeah, I guess that's subjective too, right? All right, let's just get into it.
And you don't understand.
No, it's
Everybody's like,
not.
Lily, you're gonna find somebody.
I
I'm
know
not.
plenty of guys who don't mind the kid thing.
Well,
It's only when it's a
I've also
mulatto it's
hit-
an issue.
Yeah, I know, and he's not black, and he's very good-looking kid too.
Yeah.
So it's like a flex, you know.
Yeah, guys.
It's not a flex. Like, listen to this dumb listen to this dumb shit. I got a good looking son, so it's a flex. Like, so you think it's a flex to men that, oh, I got a kid, but he's really good looking, so you should fuck with me because my son's good looking? I mean, are you trying to attract a pedo? Like, I need answers. See, these are the stupid white people I'm talking about. They think they're special because they're white, but then when you hear them talk, you're like, no, no. Oh my gosh. Shout out to all my white fans, but or not fans. I don't have fans. I'm sorry. I'm just some asshole in my mom's basement. I don't have fans. Sorry. Supporters. We about to hear some really dumb shit. Though. Hold on.
He's very good-looking kid too.
Yeah.
So it's like a flex, you know.
Yeah, guys don't really care about that. I know a million guys, and I hate.
That's not true, Gavin. So yeah, my respect for Gavin is just. I think he could be funny at times, but takes like this just really make me struggle to keep listening to somebody. Men don't really care if you're a woman who has another man's kid already. That's just factually incorrect. It's not even subjective or up to opinion or up to interpretation. That's just objectively not true. In fact, let's AI that. Do men mind if women have kids by other men when trying to date them? Whether men mind if women have children from other men when dating varies, as some men are hesitant due to factors like added responsibility, emotional baggage, co-parenting complexities, and potential for jealousy. However, other men do not mind and may even be open to dating single mothers. Let's just Google this. Does being a single mother hinder a woman's dating opportunities? Yes. Well, AI just said flat out yes to that. Being a single mother can hinder dating opportunities due to the complexity of balancing parenting with a love life. So this motherfucker right here is a simp. He try to make it seem like he's a edgy badass who speaks his mind. He's just another conservative fucking simp. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Bear with me. I'll be right back. You got to hear what this motherfucker about to say, and I can't wait to see what y'all think about what he's about to say. millions by leaving. I should have just played something else. All right, let's play this.
Good-looking kid too.
Yeah.
So it's like a flex, you know?
Yeah, guys don't really care about that. I know a million guys. And I hate when those guys are called cucks because you're not raising someone else's kid. You're
There's enough
making the best of a bad
there's
situation.
enough actual cucks in the world to make
Yeah.
fun of without going to somebody. Like, I guess if it's a black kid, that's a little bit weird.
Totally. That's totally different.
That's a bit weird.
Because with a non-black kid, you feel like you're fixing a problem. With a black kid, it's like this problem can't be fixed.
Let's talk about it, people.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. When niggas spy out you, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Like, what? What?
Let's just hear it one more fucking time. I mean, are we gonna say it's a joke or what are we? Well, she wasn't joking. Let's just hear it one more time.
Kid, you feel like you're fixing a problem.
Hold on, let's hear that.
If it's a black kid, that's a little bit weird.
Totally. That's totally different.
That's a bit weird.
Because with a non-black kid, you feel like you're fixing a problem. With a black kid, it's like this problem can't be fixed.
This problem can't be fixed. So essentially, black people are inherently bad and whatever issues they have can't be fixed because they're just black and gonna be bad people no matter what. Is that a fair assessment of what he just said? Is it? Say this. I grew up in the hood to a single mother, and I'm a better person than you, Gav. So how do you explain that? And nobody had to fix me. I fixed myself, so to speak, or maybe I was never broke. I grew up in the hood with a single mother, and I feel like I'm intellectually superior to you, Gavin. How did that happen? I'm morally superior to you, Gavin. A man who once was just a little ghetto black boy growing up with a single mother. How the fuck did that happen, Gav? Like, where do I want to start with this? It's just dumb. It's just a dumb fucking thing to say, man. It's just a dumb thing to say. And I guess white hatred can't be fixed, and white fucking ignorance when it comes to people of other races can't be fixed. Okay, I'm being ignorant myself now. But this is what I want to touch on. This is just that it's that obsession with black people. See, you got certain people, you have certain non-black people who they're not really a big fan of black people, but they don't really talk about black people. They don't go out of their way to make little comments like this. They just kind of move on with their life. They don't focus on black people. They don't stare down black people. They don't go out of their way to make comments about, because in their mind it's like it just don't matter. As long as they stay away from me, I don't have nothing to say about them. Some level, I can kind of respect that. On some level, I can kind of respect that. These are the type of races that really grind my gears. They're racist in the most bitch-made ways possible because they have a hard on. They can't shut up about the blacks. Like, move on. Okay, let's just say you're right. Black people are horrible, always have been, always will be. Worst thing to happen to the planet. Fine. Move on with your life. It's the obsession that makes it weak to me. It's like, how did black people even come up in this conversation? Like, they're gonna find a way to talk about black people. It's an obsession. Like, cool, you don't like black people. Black people are terrible. Okay, move on with your life. You fucking lame ass loser. Those are the races that are the worst lame ass losers. When they just they always gotta bring up black people. Black people ain't in the room. A news story didn't come up about black people, but they gonna find a way to. Yeah, no, how about those niggers? Like, move on. It's a weak, petty, childish obsession with blacks. I don't know, man. I'm trying to. Anybody got anything to say about this? Where we at in the chat? Everybody's quiet now. Come on, somebody got to have an opinion on this. Anybody? No. All right.
This problem can't be fixed. It's like when you adopt a pit bull.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more pit bulls. It's never ending.
I'm glad you hate pit. I despise pit bulls.
And you know what's weird is I'll lose $5,000.
Dude, people it's like one of the most controversial things to make fun of pit bulls.
It's the owners.
Yeah.
Really? I've seen some of the victims of pit bulls. They look
It's like
pretty
all
nice.
under 6.
Yeah.
They only just eat toddlers. I just don't understand as a parent. Like, I'm afraid to get a golden retriever.
I'm afraid to get a goldfish.
Yeah.
In case it nips at their fingertips.
Like, imagine thinking, I'm going to ignore all the stats because I want this.
Imagine thinking people give a fuck about your opinion because you got long legs and blonde hair. Stand when women think that anybody gives a fuck about their opinions. Okay, that was sexist. I look, I don't even really believe in that. Let's just let me clean that up. Let me be clear. There are some women who are actually interesting people. There are some women who actually are intelligent. There are some women who actually are charismatic. But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about bitches like this who think because she can show off her fucking legs and she got blonde hair and she got a hole between her legs and she's white that anybody gives a fuck about what anything she has to say. She doesn't think that anybody cares what she has to say because she actually thinks she's interested in some type of intellectual powerhouse. Like, I guess what I'm saying is her confidence is coming from I'm a bitch with long legs and blonde hair and I'm white and I'm not fat. That's where all her confidence lies to even speak. You're not intelligent, you're not interested, and none of your takes are valuable. And not because you're a woman and I'm sexist, it's just because you're dumb. I think she got famous because she said the N-word or something. Do you think if you was some 600-pound bitch, you know, who was a 3 in the face, do you think that would have went viral if you was a 600-pound ugly bitch saying nigga? Anything you do, it's only gonna be valuable because you're a skinny white bitch with blonde hair and long legs. Oh gosh. I was gonna make this private and put this behind the membership, but I'm leaving this up, man, because I need some opinions on this segment. Maybe I'll get one or two in the replay game comment section. Oh, she's unbearable.
This dog so much, even though I've got a toddler in the house.
I saw a couple, and they looked normal white couple, middle class. I think it was Florida, and their pit bulls ate both of their toddlers. And they had these pictures of them like, can you believe this shit?
But people get CPS called on them for spanking their kid.
Yeah.
But then they're allowed to just have a monster in the house.
Eating the face off.
I hate pit bulls with a passion.
I heard this woman, she was attacked by.
Say this. I mean, where's this conversation going? But anyway, let me say this. I'm probably gonna get off here soon. There's nothing intellectual coming from any of these idiots here, but I'm still gonna watch Gavin. Maybe he'll make me laugh from time to time, man. You know, I still value him as a human. And even though, oh, let me go to this. If he got sniped right now, I would feel bad and wouldn't want that to happen. Just to do a little Charlie Kirk reference. Even though I'm not agreeing with him, he's saying some stupid racist shit. I don't want him to get shot in the neck in public. You see how compassion works? Oh, the Charlie Kirk really did bring out some ugly, demonic human beings. Yeah. Anyway, forgot what I was just about to do. Look at how long I've been on. Hour and 11 minutes. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'll catch y'all tonight at probably be what's today, Tuesday? Probably be between 7 and 8 p.m. Central Time. Join the membership. Hit the like on the way out if you haven't. The membership only $5 a month. Really helps the channel. Follow me on Rumble. I can get kicked off here any day now. Follow my backup YouTube channel. It's called Modern Dating Gone Wrong because I can get this channel deleted any day now. And yeah, catch y'all later.